What's good, baby? What's going on, fam? Man, it's time to get busy. We've been getting busy. Had a lot of mishaps yesterday, but we back. You know what? I'm gonna tell y'all about all that at the end, cause your boy had a day yesterday. But we back out here today, and we finna get this thing done. We are in Houston, Texas. We gotta slide down all the way down to where we going? Not McAllen, Del Rio. Nah, Eagle Pass. Boy, mine already gone. Going to Eagle Pass. Eagle Pass. I ain't picked up the load yet. I'm about to go in there to pick up the load, but they want that same day delivery. Houston to Eagle Pass, 355 miles. So I'm finna go ahead inside. When I get loaded, we dipping. Get this thing there same day, because we want that same day money. But give me just a second, fam. I'm gonna tap back in with you. We're gonna get up the road. You're gonna ride with your boy as usual. But give me a second. Let me go ahead and get this load.
Kings and queens roll out before dawn. Another day, another grind turned on. Women with strength, men with pride. All of us pushing, destiny's ride. Different stories, same hard drive, same goal, make it home alive. No matter the stage, no matter the code, we show up strong, we own this road. Oh, kings and queens of the road, moving as one. From sunrise hustle till the work day's done. Faith on our shoulders, purpose in our hands. We're building legacies, building brands. Yeah, kings and queens, united in hustle. United in hustle. United in hustle. United in hustle. Well, women out here lifting heavy too. Men hold it down like warriors do. We respect the grind, respect the lane. We don't compete, we all sustain. From dispatch calls to traffic jams, we overcome like the champs. We pray for each other, cover the crew. What I want for me, I want for you. Success is different when we rise as a team. This cargo life deeper than it might seem. Kings and queens of the road. Yeah, that's the life we chose. Kings of the road. Yeah, kings and queens of the road, moving as one. From sunrise hustle till the work day's done. Faith on our shoulders, purpose in our hands. We're building legacies, building brands. Yeah, kings and brands. United in hustle. United in hustle. United in hustle. United in right. Yeah. United in dream. Kings and queens roll out before dawn. Another day, another grind turned on. Women with strength, men with pride. All of us pushing, destiny's ride. Different stories, same hard drive, same goal, make it home alive. No matter the stage, no matter the code, we show up strong, we own this road. Oh, kings and queens of the road, moving as one. From sunrise hustle till the work day's done. Faith on our shoulders, purpose in our hands. We're building legacies, building brands. Yeah, kings and queens, united in hustle. United in hustle.
Alright, fam, we finito, baby. We finito. Houston, Texas to Eagle Pass. 355 miles. And your boy got the 225 a mile. Yep, the old 800. Now, don't get me wrong. I started out at 550. But that load had a lot of mishaps. We had them at 550, $1.50 for a mile. But when I went to pick it up, I signed in. It was at the airport. And yeah, when they finally called me back, because I knew the dude, I seen him a couple times at the airport. I've worked with him a few times. Like, hey, Billy, come on back. And he's like, got something for you. The load don't get here to 2 p.m. So you got to come back tomorrow, because obviously coming from overseas, had to clear customs and all that great stuff. And I was like, yeah, okay. So I called the broker, let him know, hey, it ain't gonna be here till tomorrow. And he said, because they wanted same day delivery. I'm like, hey, I could have got it that same day, but if you want the same day delivery tomorrow, I don't know if you want to Pay that rate. And he was like, no, we gotta get it. Say, let me talk to the team lead. He had to go talk to the team lead because you know how brokers, they work in teams in some of these brokerage companies. So he had to go talk to the team lead, call me back, and he was like, hey, well, we could pay you the $150 total, or we can give you $650. I say, good luck with getting it to somebody the same day. He was like, what you mean? What would it take for you to do it? I say, because you know, boy, I'm finna exploit the situation. I was like, 900, 950. You know, I really said 900, but I was thinking in my head 950. And so he came back like, let me go check, because they know your boy can get it that same day. I already did the negotiating on the front end, so I ain't have to redo all that. Why my services is so good, how your boy moved. They already knew this. And so he called back. It's like, can you do 700? No. This is that part of success that we haven't talked about yet, because I had to figure out how we was going to have a situation to come up and talk about it, and it just so happened to happen on this load. So in this situation, I knew I had to exploit the situation, because certain parts of success requires exploitation. Now, matter of fact, let's give a couple of examples. Now, I ain't trying to go down the rabbit hole with y'all. I just want to give you examples of when people exploit certain situations for their personal success. You see it in sexual workers, like different sites. Use it however you want to. Go down that rabbit hole. That's exploitation. You see it in politics, exploitation. You see it in racial situations, how redlining and all that stuff in the past. Some still going on today. People exploit other people to reach their success, step on their backs. I'm not one of those people that just go around and exploiting people like that. That's not who I am. But it's another part of that definition that often gets overlooked. You can use the exploitation part when it comes to utilizing services or resources based off the knowledge you gain. And so over time, from picking up from the airport, I know when it comes from overseas that if it's not picked up within a certain time frame, the shipper has to pay a fee, a storage fee, a holding fee. And it varies from airport to airport. I know, like in Dallas, it was like $150 a day. Out in LAX, it was like $2 something a day. I don't know how much it is in Houston because I'd never had it come up in Houston where I even knew that information. So when he said 700, I say, well, you want it to get it there the same day, and not many people are gonna be able to do it. You might take an opportunity of missing out, and then you're gonna have to pay extra if it has to stay an extra day while you find a driver, because you found out late, because by then it's the end of the day when they call me back. So if they posted on the board, it most likely wouldn't get posted till first thing in the morning, and then you gotta hope that person gets there in time wherever they coming from in Houston, and then get it down there before the cutoff time, because it's like a 6.5 hour drive to get straight to Eagle Pass from Humble, Texas. I'm saying Houston, but the airport is right there, Humble, Houston. And so who you gonna find? Because if you don't hit that cutoff, now you're gonna have to pay somebody, if they know how to negotiate, to keep it overnight and all that great jazz, get it there first thing in the morning. And there's like, they thought about it, and it's like, well, what can you meet us at? Because we can't do the 900. I say, you know what? Because I had already got my number. I say, I'll meet you in the middle, because it's a broker that I've worked with before. Well, not the broker. I was talking to the person on the team, part of the team. I worked with the team lead before. And so I was like, hey, tell him I'd do it for, let's do 800. Let's meet in the middle. He was like, all right, I'll call you right back. He called right back. We got it for 800, 225. But I wanted you to understand that, just to say, don't do it for the negative reason, but understand in the transportation industry, know how I'd be like, got $50 and I hit them with that. That's me understanding the situation that not just the shipper or the broker is in. Like, we know expedited freight. If they need some ASAP, y'all know how to exploit the situation to get you some extra money. Well, in situations like this, you got to know how to exploit it, because that's how you hit certain parts of success. It ain't gonna always come up, but when situations come up where you can exploit the situation in a non, I don't want to say illegal, but a non-ethical way. If it's non-ethical, don't do that. I'm not talking like I just told you, like when it comes to different stuff like sexual and politics and racial, all that different stuff. Don't do that's unethical. I'm talking about the ethical part. You're providing the service, you're utilizing your resources, you understand the situation of what you would have to pay if you don't use my service versus if you do, and you find that negotiating right in the middle. If you can't get your number, get that in the middle part, because you're already gonna have your number, like we did in this case. $5.50 was already a good number. It was like $1.54 a mile. I would have just drove it straight there, because at first I was gonna drive it straight there and go grab something else on the way back out. But hey, you pushed it to the next day. You made me waste some time. I need some more money. Exploitation for your boy's success. And that's all it is to it. But don't let me hold you up. I ain't gonna hold you up. I get to talk about different ways to do it in an ethical way, but we'll cover that later. We'll talk about that later, because I want you to know how, in an ethical way, to use exploitation on your side to reach success. Some people, we know all the people that do it unethically. But we don't do that. We got morals around here. A code of conduct. But yeah, fam, that $225 in the bank. Cha-ching! And we finito with that. Houston, Texas, the Eagle Pass, $355. But that's all I got, man. Y'all go get y'all bags. Your boy finna go get more bags, because it's bag season and I gotta collect them all. That's why I like to be called the bag collector. But let me get up out of here, fam. Y'all be good. Go get your bags. Be ethical. And exploit that success to your benefit. But as for me, I'm out. Y'all be good. And as always, till the next video, y'all stay blessed.
United in us, united in us. Women out here living